What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're all doing well. Ready to get back on the grind. Let's do this thing. I need to get a tweet out as quickly as possible. I think I already know what I want to say tonight, so should be good. I don't know exactly the wording, but I got an idea. Dearest Rat Marvel Champions. 364 more days until next Halloween season. I gotta toughen up. Karnak cosplay next year. No. Oh my god, that was terrible. All right, and let me see. Happy Gilmore, toughen up. There we go. All right, tweet. I think that was what he said in the movie. Gotta toughen up or whatever. In any case, the tweet is out. Let's roll. So, how you guys doing? Hunter first one in here, followed by Tom. I know I'm late tonight a little bit too, guys. Whoops. I really tried to be on time. I tried to be early again, and then I took a shower, and I don't know what happened. It just. Sometimes when I take a shower, it just feels too good to get out of the shower. I think it's always when I'm cold. And today I was pretty cold for some reason. And the water, dude, it just felt so good. Still late savings, buddy. BG's not late. Well, yeah, I'm late 10 minutes, but the whole hour? No. The times the clock's changed in my region. I know it's not a everywhere in the world thing, but yeah. Hey, BG, my brother has negative units. Oh no, was he involved in some unit scam stuff? Cannot trust those cheap unit offers, man. They are not legit. They are stolen units. RIP. Alright, got a couple fights to do in AQ. Wrap this up real quick, and then I want to do the Sunday Arena, because, well, I need more 5-star shards. Let me see if I could do this fight with Medusa. I'm pretty low, but I might be able to clutch it out. 14%, that's not too bad. I could heal a tiny bit too. Oh yeah, look at that healing. Woo! I was gonna say, man, yeah, I want to do the Sunday Arena because I want the shards for more chances at Aegon. But I also want to do a little bit more Cavalier after that. And I think I said I was gonna do the NYCC thing too. I don't remember the name of it, whatever it's called. Go for these intercepts, get the extra damage out there. Hell yeah! Woo! Not that I really need it, and honestly, it's riskier doing it that way. So pretty dumb on my part, but couldn't help it. All right, that should wrap it up. Yeah, I lost a ton of health with Medusa early on because of where is it? Whoops. Because of this node right here, the cascading failure, where if you land a critical hit, you get debuffs on yourself essentially, and it starts out with some debuffs that they don't really matter, but the final one hits you with passive degen. And I use Medusa's L2. Convention Clash, yeah, that's what it's called. I used Medusa's L2, and her hair just was whipping around and decided, hey, why don't I just land critical hits for every single one of these hits? So, yeah, that sucked. I got hit with a whole bunch of degen before ending the fight. I only used it for one fight before that Nebula one. But it's alright. Showers hit different at night. They do. Yeah, they do. BG, should I try to 100% uncollected? Yeah, absolutely, man. If you can't do it, that's okay. You don't need to, you know, break your unit bank getting it done. You can't do it this month, then, you know, you just try again next month. No big deal. But at least try. It's worth a shot. 14 minutes is late AF. Was it 14? It was more like 13, I guess. Dang, I thought it was only 10. Get that extra damage rolling out. Ooh, baby. Some good incinerate damage right there. Need more Furies. Okay, good. That's a wrap. Ah, I didn't want to use another L3. Damn it. Gee, how's Arcus as a defender? Solid, man. He's pretty annoying to fight. So he's a great defender. Oh, actually we got one more fight. Oh wait. Well, I will have one more fight, but I don't have the energy. But I'll take out that mini later. Actually not allowed to shower because I can't get my IV thing and my arm wet, so I've been doing like sponge bath kind of things and using dry shampoo. I miss showering. Yeah, dude. That does not sound fun. Gee, really sorry, but the Sunday Arena is calling me. Already got over 500k points. Alright, man. Nice. Get it, dude. I think I'm going to start out with actually doing a little bit of the side quest. Forgot I gotta stay on top of this too, so let's do that. Should I use Cold Obsidian some more? Okay. We're gonna use them a bunch today, but sure, why not? How late was BG? I went to watch the end of the day stream to make sure he said he was gonna be back tonight. Is it really that late? 13 minutes, man? Wait, did the times not change in your area either, Demiak, or? I don't know. I've always lived in an area that had clock changes. And I don't know all of the areas that do not have them. Come on, let me get more heavy attacks off. Oh. What an absolute butthead, dude. Let me get some heavies. Please. It's time to route up. It's time to get rowdy. Want to do another heavy. After the first two hits, launch the L2. Let her rip. Later, Ronin. Sucker. Oh, the time changed for me. I'm just a very impatient person. Oh, okay. Hey, bro, it's been 3 days. I'm playing Contest of Champions, and I just got only 2 4-star champs and 1 3-star champ. You're doing well, dude. In 3 days, you got a couple of 4-stars already. You're doing great. Whatever you do, don't spam, though, please. But you're doing great. Aside from the spamming. You will get timed out in the future if you keep doing that, man. It's too much. You know, I said I get kind of high from my meds. Well, I watched my clock go from 159 back to 1, and I kind of freaked out. Because I lost all concepts of dates and time. I could see that happening. Alright, let me get some juice going here. Oof. Later, iron, dude. When are you taking Warlock to rank 3? I don't have the tier 5 class catalyst, so I gotta get the final, like, 8% or so that I'm missing, roughly. Is it bad if I can't stop opening Cavalier crystals? I'm free to play in the process of exploring Act 6, but I'm so impatient that I can't stop opening Cavs. Is that okay? I mean, I don't recommend it, Kareem, but at the same time, dude, they're your units. You earned them. You can do whatever you want with them. Some people do like to spend them on Cavs, and if you're having fun doing that, then I would say keep going. If it's bringing despair because if you're not getting good pulls or something like that, then yeah, you do got to find a way to stop. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're having fun, do whatever is fun to you. Wait, what am I looking at here, Tom? Twitter for today's rank up. Oh, nice, dude. You got that torch rank too. All right, dude. The old 6-star torch rank up. I like it. Good stuff. Okay, let's keep going here. Which node are we on? Turtling, eh? Let's see if we can take him out with Cole. Let's keep going. Love your channel. Hello. Thank you. Welcome. Hello. Ours is my first 6-star. My life is not over yet. Carnage is kind of cool. I wish he was a little bit better. Wish he was a bit more practical, because it's actually pretty solid. Ooh, that was close. It's pretty solid in some ways, but it's a little bit impractical to use sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean always. Not enough to take him out, please. Not quite. Okay. That'll be. Did someone say despair? Someone say units? Did someone say despair? Oh my goodness. Please tell me some tips to get 5 and 6-star champs, as I need them for arena. It comes in time, man. You got to be patient. Early on, you will not be getting 5 and 6-star champions. What you need to do is build up your 4-star roster and then beat higher level content. Because you get 5 and 6-star shards the same way that you get premium hero 3 and 4-star shards. It's just, you gotta be, you just have to do higher level content. But they come from all over the place at the higher difficulties. Alright, let's route up, since we gotta wait through this animation anyway. And let's throw another heavy. And we could 5-hit combo him down, probably. Oh, evade. Oh, man, I lost my True Strike. I still don't know exactly how this guy works, but I'm guessing I only had True Strike. Whoa, why'd I do this? I'm guessing I only had True Strike when... What's it called? When those things were on me. Alright, this dude's dead, though. Your stealth suit. Stealth suit butthole. Still waiting for the rank 3 King Groot. PG letting everyone down every day. It doesn't happen. You're waiting for the rank 3 King Groot. I don't have a King Groot ranked 6-star, do I? Did I pull him? I'm telling you, man, this happened earlier today. Someone said rank up Vision Arcus. Yeah. You guys gotta stop messing with me. I don't have a 6-star King Groot. I have a regular Groot. Is that what maybe you were talking about? Karamba sent an over 5. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, hey BG, I experienced the life cycle node for the first time in the monthly event. It really threw me for a loop. Yeah, dude. It will. For your first time. It absolutely will, man. It's oh, you know what? Oh, dude. Oh, we gotta take care of a little bit of slappy business here. Hold up just one second. The node, it first shows up in 6.2.1, which if you haven't done it yet, then yeah, this is probably your first time seeing it. It also shows up in the Incursions a bit as well, but kind of rare. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. Definitely appreciate it. There's a few different ways to counter it if you haven't already figured it out. The Despair Mastery is clutch for that type of node, because all you do is get a bunch of debuffs on the champion, and normally the debuffs will just kind of finish things. They'll stop the healing, and when they can take, you know, like they'll just tick down their damage and just die. In the monthly event quest, that Gwenpool doesn't take damage from damage over time effects, but it still will reduce the healing. And then you can finish things up from there with quite a few different champions. Otherwise, you got to use champions that have some natural way to reduce the healing on the opponent. In 6.2.1, what you can also do is you can save your power until you get to an L3, and then in that final percentage, even if they heal up 10%, you can just launch your L3. But of course, that doesn't work against Gwenpool either. In 6.2.1, I ended up using... I used Void quite a bit. When I wasn't running Suicides, at least. I think I used a combination of like Void and Omega Red. Omega Red's not particularly great for it, but... yeah. But, you weren't even asking for advice. It sounds like you got through it, and it just kind of threw you for a loop. So, hopefully you did make it through. Simon sent it over, Buck. What's up, Simon? Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, no daylight savings times over here in Japan, so we'll miss most of your stream. Japan apparently stopped it in 1951 as it, quote, extended the difficulty of daily life. People wanted it to get dark earlier to escape to drinking or sleeping faster. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what like I mean, as far as I know, it's done for like farmers and stuff like that or something. I'm not even entirely sure why the whole deal with daily savings. I never even I never gave it much thought. It was just like, okay, that's a thing, sure. I am gonna be changing my stream time soon, so for you, it's probably gonna look normal again when I do that. I just don't know exactly when I'm gonna do that, but pretty soon. I'm thinking, because I need to wake up earlier is the bottom line. So I need to be going to sleep earlier. So it'll be 1 hour earlier for people who do live in areas with daily savings time, and it'll feel normal for people who are not. But yeah, man, thank you for the buck. Still want to visit Japan one day. Maximus, what's up, dude? Sen05 saying my superpower is procrastination, but I'll have Act 6 until after the first rank 3, finishing 6.3.6 now. Gotta get done before Cyber. Get that double dip. Dude, alright, you going to, so you're gonna like basically just leave the Grandmaster up, right? Before the offers come, is that... man, like I'm hoping Kabam clarifies one way or another. Why am I not fighting? Let me actually start this fight. I'm hoping Kabam clarifies one way or another whether people will be able to do that or not. Because what if they don't allow it, and then people end up not getting the highest offer that they could? Kind of thing, you know, like what if you did just get stuck with the Cav even though you're ready to go Thronebreaker? I wish they were more clear about that. But that'll be sick, dude. Hopefully there's no issues and you're able to get it. All right, let's get out of here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start in the arena. And I'll do a little bit of Cav exploration. A little bit. Oh, it didn't end today. I thought the Catalyst Clash was over. Guess not. Okay. Well, that's fine. But yeah, Maximus, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Tweet, you baldness. Okay. What's up, Yuki? What do we got here? My third rank 3 next to Guillotine 29 and Ghost. Decided not to go with Torch since I already have a high Sig 565. Followed my heart and it created a Void. Profile looking better every day. Oh, dude. This is the dream right here. Oh, Void is so cool. I love him so much. Dang, dude. It is looking pretty nice. Good stuff. One day I hope to have a rank 3 Void as well. A SIG 200 6-star Void. Oof. That would be nuts. Oh, Yuki. I didn't even see they sent over Super Chat too. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Man, I wish Man-Thing didn't inflict poison and instead another debuff because so many cosmics with buffs are poison immune. Yeah, I hear you, dude. It is frustrating at times, for sure. But it's the way it goes, I suppose. I'm sure they will have other types of debuffs eventually to play around that, you know? Play around all the immunities. It's worked before. They love money. I mean, that's true. It is greater incentive for people to spend money, so why change anything now? Have Domino, Stealth Suit, Spidey, Ghost, and Venom the Duck. Who should get the Awakening Gem? Ghost is by far the best champion on that list to be awakened. The others don't necessarily need the awakening. I mean, every single champion on that list can be played unawakened, but Ghost by far benefits from. Oh, whoa! Don't hit helps. Why did I hit that help button? I gotta be careful. I'm gonna crash the damn game. Hey BG, you should try Thing in the Incursions. He literally doesn't take any damage in the later zones. Really? That's interesting. Very interesting. Because there must be like invisible globals or something like that then. I guess that must be how it's programmed. Because the way his safeguard is supposed to work is it's only if the champion is dealing like, 300% of their, or more of their base damage and attack or something like that, right? And their base attack in the incursions is through the roof, and it's not influenced by any sort of increased attack. But I guess we just can't see it. Huh. Very interesting. I was wondering if there was something like that because of the way Iceman worked. Where if you look at Iceman's cold snap damage, it still says the value as if it's just a regular, like, 5 or 6 star champion or something like that. You actually fight him and you're taking a ton of damage. So I was curious if there was anything like that. And there must be. Okay. Well, good to know. I'm gonna have to try that out. Axel sending over Buck. Thanks, dude. Saying, hey, BG, need some rank up advice. You got it, man. Did you already put it in the regular chat, or? Because I don't see anything else here. Hold on. Hey, BG, mind checking your Twitter for a tweet sent yesterday from Axel needs some assistance. Thanks. Okay. Yesterday. Give me a sec to find it. Oh, wait. Never mind. He tweeted again. Okay, good. Let's see. Hey, Brian, can you use some suggestions on who to bring up to get uncollected? Haven't started Act 5 yet. Thank you, 3,000. All right, let me see. So, it's funny that Spider-Gwen here is highlighted. Are you selling her? Is that what's going on? I'm just kidding. Spider-Gwen is actually really good against the Collector. I don't know how much Spider-Gwen is going to help you in getting to the Collector. Probably not a ton. But actually fighting the Collector, Spider-Gwen is a great champion. But let me see who else you got here. Okay. So Tell you right now, it's gonna be a really tough time getting uncollected for you. Normally by the time you're going for uncollected, you might have a few more 5 stars. Looks like you have 5, but they're not really ranked up. Is the issue. But Cap Beardo is a great champion to rank up. Highly recommend going with Beardo. I know you already have some other science champions ranked up, but he really is quite good. Stark Spidey's also pretty good against the Collector and pretty effective for getting there. Like these 3 champions, I would say, are really solid. Ghost is great too. A little bit complicated to play. I'm not sure if might be a little bit tough to get a handle on. But these 3, Sunspot, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Red Mags down here, I'm noticing as well. Beardo and Spider-Gwen, but only once you get to the Collector. So yeah, those are the champs that I would focus on if I were you. As for what order, I don't know. Beardo is a 5-star, so that's always a nice little bonus. But they're all different class types, so I don't know if the order necessarily matters all that much. I would just try to get those champions ranked up. Hulkbuster could potentially be good too, but I would probably favor Stealth Spidey in the tech class, or Ghost if you wanted to go that route, over Hulkbuster, just because they have auto evade that will help against the Collector, or a miss mechanic that can help as well. Wait, what was the original question? Use some okay, so it wasn't anything exact. Okay, all right. Oh, and haven't started Act 5 yet. Okay, so that's good then. I thought you were like in 5.2 potentially, since you were mentioning uncollected, but okay, haven't started Act 5 yet. Okay, all right. So yeah, you're doing fine. If you haven't cleared Act 4 100%, it could be a good idea to do that, because you'll get some other rank up resources. You could potentially take that Beardo all the way up to rank 4 if you were to do something like that, which would be a huge help in getting uncollected. Because yeah, you are going to run into some issues. You might even the beginning of Act 5 might be tough with the with what you're currently working with. So you could try it out, but yeah, you might have to spend a bit more time going back, clearing Act 4, staying on top of the monthly event quest, getting some, sticking with the side quest for the month, and then going back for uncollected. Hope that helps, man. Good luck to you. Hollow Skeleton sending over Buck as well. Thank you, dude. And I actually started reading the Immortal Hulk storyline. It's actually pretty good, so I'm psyched. Nice, dude. A lot of people tell me it's one of the best comic storylines ever. Like I've heard from a few people now that it is their favorite. So that's cool, man. I'm pretty psyched about these champions too. I haven't read their storyline, but I'm pretty psyched about this month's champs for sure. Christopher Cordova sending over to you. What's up, man? Saying ABG just tagged on Twitter. Who to awaken and rank 3? Give me one sec. Check it out. Let's see. Guessing this is yours. All right. Let me see. Well, Cyclops is looking pretty juicy. No, I mean, out of these champions, dude, I mean, Colossus, in my opinion, is far and away the best out of these. However, when it comes to rank 3ing and awakening, you got to make sure that you're actually going to, you know, make good use of whatever champion you rank up, kind of thing. I think Colossus, he's pretty much always going to be useful. The way they buffed him, he's so strong. He is so strong. But you know, make sure you're going to make good use of him now. Like, I don't know. Oh, I see you're in Omni, so I think you guys are focusing on Alliance War this upcoming season, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what I heard Hector say. I'm not sure how useful Colossus is in war. I don't really see it, like, as powerful as Colossus is, I don't really see people use him in war too much. He's more of like that questing, just beast of a champion, that general purpose strongman. So yeah, think about that. Domino would of course be the best defender out of these. Havoc wouldn't be bad either, but just in terms of overall use, Colossus is so good. He's just so good. But yeah, man, really consider everything. Ooh, Pete with the Pete raid. Hashtag Pete raid. What's up, Pete? Welcome. Welcome, Peter and Peter Raiders. Welcome, Pete and Peters. Can we say that? Pete and Peters. I like that, man. All right, EZ sent over $1.50 with a salt shaker. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, do you know if any YouTubers made a video that shows how long shot works? Bonus if it goes into his backstory. Wow. Ooh, put me in a tough spot here. I only know one guy who did it, but he's kind of a dirtbag, and I hate his content. I can't recommend. Like, ugh, just the thought. Oof. No. So, no, man, I don't think there's anything. No place to turn to. Unfortunately. Did you just pull a long shot? If you did, that's cool. Doesn't Domino need to be awakened to be a defender? Because that's how she gets her critical failures or whatever. Yeah. But that's what he was talking about. Which champ to awaken and rank up. Like, technically, Domino is still kind of annoying, even without her awaken ability. But yes, her awaken ability, oh man, it's very annoying to deal with. Because here's what happens: like, you take a bunch of damage from her awaken ability, she gets you a little bit low, and then she finishes you with an L3. If she doesn't want to throw her specials or something like that, you know. It's rough stuff. What's happening, Brian guy? What's up, Pete? I saw they were doing some incursions, man. I didn't pop in. I almost did. But how'd your incursion run go? Had him for a little while. Just not sure if I want to take him up or not. Okay. Got it. Why doesn't Brian like Domino? I don't like playing her offensively because she has a, in my opinion, clunky combo. The 6-hit combo, especially from Domino, the animations just, it feels very clunky to me. I also think that other champions in the mutant class are just overall better. Domino, she's not a bad champion by any means, but she's lacking certain types of utility that you really want to see in an attacking champ. And yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to, I guess. Hello, Skeletons. Sending over another bug. Thanks, dude. Siren. A sweaty boy ally focused on taking down Kenobi. Friendly game of sorts. Wait, hold on. I missed a different part of this. Actually started. Oh wait, no. That one asked about Immortal Hulk. Wait. Am I missing part of this, though? All I see is a sweaty boy alliance focused on taking down Kenobi, but a friendly game of sorts. Is that what you're saying your alliance is? Or... because the last alliance we talked about was Omni, but I don't think that's Omni's goal, is it? Because... I mean, good luck to them if that is, but I don't think that's what their goal was. No. Would be an idea for a fun game. Oh, okay. Just be fun to try, basically, since they've been on top for so long. It would. It's fun to watch stuff like that. Like, you never really want a team to be on top for too long, you know? You want to see someone else come along and challenge them and take the throne. Just in any game, in any sport, it's always what you want to see, right? I've always been really happy that Dota is basically the only esports that I'm into, and as I say that, like, I haven't watched a Dota match in I don't know how long, but up until this last like couple years, it was a different team every single time winning the biggest tournament of the year. Finally one team did it back to back, but now that I say that, like, I'm looking up the international for 2020. Is it happening? When is the international 2020? Canceled? Oh, man. Really? They're not going to do any online thing or anything like that? Or wait, the international 2020... Stockholm, Sweden from... Did it get canceled? Okay, it was originally scheduled Stockholm, 18th to 23rd of August. Just straight up canceled? Oh. Pete, I'm so sad. I think they were planning on bumping it back to early next year, but I don't know if that's happening or not. What happened to all the God, what's it called? The things that you buy that contribute towards the prize pool. What happened to that? Or is there, like, are people getting refunded, or Valve just keep that money? Is it going to a different tournament? Bree Ungrunt. What did the acorn say once he had grown up? Geometry. Goodness. Why do you do this? Boo, take a lap. At least we went part of the stream. Not having to boo anyone. Awful. Someone's being held onto for next year, maybe, or something. I don't know. Dang, man, it's crazy. I mean, it's understandable at the same time, but I think I'm gonna do it. Start from scratch. Paul Skeleton, I wish you the best of luck. Wish you the best of luck, man. For someone to beat Kenobi, they'd have to be just crazy cutthroat and recruiting. Yeah. I mean, it can be done. No one's unstoppable. They've been on top for a while. I don't even know how long. But of course, it could be done. If someone, like, I've never seen anyone really try. Because you're right. If they wanted to, they could be super cutthroat in recruiting, and just assemble a team of people that, like, I don't know, man, would have 0 deaths every single war. Like, that actually might be possible, man. It would take a while. It'd probably take maybe like a few seasons to really get a team like that going or something, but it is possible. But then the question is, would Kenobi step up their game even further? And would it just be 0-0 matches, and then the winner is essentially the alliance who faces another team who I don't know, doesn't clear the map or something like that, you know? Some win on a technicality or something like that. All right, Angelo, what's up, dude? Santa05, thank you very much. Saying Twitter, please, and thank you. Sure. What do we got? Oh man, the Karnak picture, dude. We were talking about this earlier today. Hobo Karnak, or yeah, dude. So I'm not sure which Karnak I'd want to be. I really do want to do it though, man. I'm gonna try to commit to it. Listen, guys, I've been trying to get in shape my entire life. Okay, so if it doesn't happen, I don't need you guys being like, what happened to the Karnak thing? All right, I'm just saying I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make an attempt. Success rate is low, but I'm gonna try. And I'm not sure which Karnak I want to be. This Karnak looks so stupid, but at the same time, that's what makes it great. So, yeah. Hey Pete, can we make a deal? If I cosplay as Karnak, can you cosplay as Medusa? If Pete's still in here. Oh man. Not sure which one I want to go with though. All right, Hollow Skeleton sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Step 1, recruit good people. Step 2, work with them and win wars. We need people with good champs and powerful defense. We'll do high map 5-ish to get good rewards at the start. And then start on the attackers. I don't care how long it will take, but we'll beat them. All right, man. I like the attitude. It's a good attitude to have. So I made a video one time talking about burnout, and one of the things I said in it is you kind of have to be a little bit crazy because it's the best way to advance. Is there was a lot of people got discouraged every time they fought like a higher level alliance. And they would just like give up immediately, and it's totally understandable. Like you're burning extra potions and revives and stressing yourself out, boosts, all that stuff, and for what? To probably lose, to have a 1% chance, if that, of winning. You essentially would have to put up a good war, and the other team would have to I don't know, all go on a boat together and accidentally drop their phones overboard or something. I don't know. That's like the only way. But if you're crazy, then you don't see it that way. You see it as, I'm gonna lose, but they're only gonna beat me by 20 deaths this time. You know? And then the next time they're only going to beat me by 19, and so on until eventually you go toe to toe and maybe you actually win. So I like the attitude, man. It's what the game needs. Dude, Brian definitely has to be classic Karnak. You're already current Karnak on any given day. I mean, sort of. I don't have the face paint and stuff. That was kind of the plan, was I was going to be real lazy about it. But I guess you're right. It probably should be the classic one. At the end of the day. It'd be funny. Alright, Chicken Tender sending over Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying. I've had 0 deaths every single war since season 9. My secret? Not participating. Yeah, I know, dude. That's a lot of people. It kind of sucks. So we're actually discussing that a little bit today, and just how like the just in some chats, kind of discussing that like the game, it needs that type of content that people actually want to do, because there's always going to be downtime between other content coming out. And what happens like right now, if there's a month that isn't as interesting, where maybe the side event isn't as enjoyable or rewarding or something like that, well, then the game just kind of drags until the next event. But if there was some content that you always looked forward to do, like if war was more enjoyed by the masses, then like there wouldn't be that feeling, you know? The game would always feel good. Maybe not always, but you know. Oh, yeah, good point, dude, because a 0-0 tie is a loss for both. That's when 4 Loki swoops in. Good call, dude. That's how we're going to win. That's how we're going to be number 1. 2 other better alliances, they're going to go head-to-head and both lose because they go 0-0. And then we'll have more points than them. That's it, dude. That would be crazy, man. That would actually be crazy if that was a thing. BG, do you know what lightning to HDMI adapter you use to connect to your Elgato? Apple brand doesn't work for me, and off-brand keeps breaking. Actually, I replied to you on Twitter. I just use the official Apple one. It gives me issues sometimes too, but yeah, that's the one I've always used. The current one that I'm using has actually lasted quite a while without crapping out on me, but I've had them where like within a week they no longer work. It just sucks, man. The Apple adapters, not only are they super expensive, this little adapter here is retails for like $50, or like 45 or something like that, depending on where you find it. And yeah, it's not quality. You're paying for the official Apple brand, not the quality, that's for sure. So I've gone through half a dozen of these things already. But this one hasn't crapped out on me in a long time, so. Wait, Pete, did I see something? Hold on, where was your message? Who'd you want to cosplay as? Actually, really want to cosplay Professor X with his new suit. Interesting. Okay. All right. Follow your heart, man. I'll find. I'll just get Laura to be Medusa or something. I wonder if she'd be on board for that. All right, Orange Juice. Send it over 5 of them euros. Thank you, Orange Juice. Saying happy birthday. To celebrate, I'll throw you an Orange Juice party, BG. Here's to this one and many, many more, you bald hunk of a man. Dang, dude. I want to tell you it's not my birthday, because it's not. But at the same time, I kind of want to see the Orange Juice party. Hold on, do I have something in my... Hold on a sec, guys. Okay. Think I got it. Like a big chunk of bean in my teeth. Can't tell. The picture is real small. Hopefully I got it. Real embarrassing otherwise. It already was kind of embarrassing. Just ate some beans before the stream as well. All right, Hollow Skeleton sent it over another buck. Thank you, dude, saying this is going to be amazing. I need to have some fun, and I want everyone to know no hard feelings on Kenobi. It's all for fun and the thrill. Dude, I'm sure they're not taking it in any kind of way. They're probably sitting there thinking, dude, bring it on. You know what I mean? Bring on the challenge. MCOC and Val sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying tweet BG. Thanks. All right. Hold up. Laura would never. Doesn't she hate Medusa? Maybe. All right. MCOC and Valid. What do we got here? Feels so good. Finally got my red max to rank 5. Nice, dude. Quick question. I 100% uncollected event quest every month. Item list. I can't seem to beat cap difficulty, which is the difficulty right after, which kind of leaves me just exploring the easier difficulties. Any tips? I mean, just general tips. I know we've talked about a couple of the fights specifically. The only general tips that I could really think of is to rank up champions to target the monthly event quest. Like, don't rank up champions to get through story content or anything else. Rank so you can get the Cavalier difficulty kind of under wraps here. It seems like they're keeping the same node structure, where each chapter is going to be targeting a class type, and next month they've made some adjustments that will hopefully make things a little bit better to go through. But you know, really rank champions to target the bosses that you're having a hard time with, that sort of thing. Stockpile resources. It might alter the way that you rank up your champions. Maybe you intended to rank up some other champion, but if that's not the champ that helps you in the quest, then they gotta wait. That's really the only advice I have, outside of, you know, if you're struggling with a specific encounter, we could talk about that. But I will say too that it's not the end of the world if you cannot explore. It's okay. It'll be there next month, and the month after that, and the month after that. If you miss out on some of the rewards from one month, it's okay. I know it kind of sucks leaving some potentially juicy rewards on the table like that, but it's not the end of the world. It might feel bad today, but a few months from now, it's not even something that you would think about, you know? But yeah, I was thinking of that. Also, my next rank 5 is Quake and Ghost, even though I didn't want to invest my time in, to somewhat master their playstyle. Thanks as always, BG. No problem, dude. Yeah, those champs, I mean, they're the best of the best, so it would definitely help. Although not required, because, well, I don't have Ghost, and although I have Quake, I still haven't spent any time playing her. I still, man, I still feel like I have to for Incursion tournaments. I really don't want to. I really don't like her playstyle, man. It kills me. It kills me to play. It kills me to watch. I just, oh, man. It's not really a game I want to play. But at the same time, the more these Incursion tournaments seem to keep coming up, the more Quake is going to be essential if you want to play in them. Well, not playing, but, you know, if you want to win them. Which, if you're playing a tournament, I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to win, you know. Handyman Pete or BG. I have path 4/5 left in Abyss, and there's only one cosmic fight on both. Do you think Black Widow Clairvoyant can take the hype on 4 and Medusa on 5? I don't have Doom and want to try her over SS. I believe so, yeah. From what from what MSD said, Claire is actually better than people think. in the Abyss. If you're fighting a champion with an immunity, and basically just use your heavy attack and then L3, all the extra power that you gain from the heavy, you know, you'd switch to the poison for those guys since they're poison immune, and then yeah, just rip a bunch of heavies and L3s, and apparently she's pretty good for it. I don't have the experience firsthand, but apparently she's pretty good. Magoo, do you think if Yellow Jacket had a taunt on his specials, he would be a more used champ? No. I think it'd be nice if he had it, but still, no. I mean, I have my 455, and with the Hulkbuster synergy, he hits about 23k power sting damage. Let me look at that Hulkbuster synergy, because I forgot that Yellow Jacket even got a synergy. It's a double. Okay, for Yellow Jacket, Power Sting gains plus 65% potency. No, not enough. People still would not use Yellow Jacket. It's a nice synergy, but the guy needs to get buffed, man. Yeah, he just never throws their special when they have Power Sting. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. If they did give him a taunt, that'd be nice. And when they redesign him, if they ever redesign him, I'm sure. I mean, I hope they do. Hopefully he gets something like that. All right, Chicken Tetris sending over another buck saying, Brian, I can be the Quake to your Karnak. Ooh. They have a synergy together. I think I'll look good in heels and a black leather jumpsuit. Okay. Let's do it. I'd like to see it. Sure, why not? Does anyone else want to see it? I mean, we don't know what you look like, so maybe if people knew, maybe they'd be like, yeah, and then maybe people are like, no. I'm sure most people are already like, no. But I'm all for it. BG, has CCP been able to play with the root mechanic yet? Nope. No one outside of Kabam has played with root, as far as I know, at least. But no, definitely not CCP. I'm pretty excited for it, man. I'm actually really excited for it. It might suck, but okay. If it sucks, okay. Now we know. And then we give Kabam that feedback. But I'm pretty excited to try it out. Root scares me. It scares me too, Pete. And that's what I like about it. Need other types of challenge in this game. What up, BG? Prepping for a charity stream in December. Doing my completion run of Labyrinth. Took my egg on to rank 4 this week. And got my donation site set up. Starting to feel real cool, man. Wish you the best of luck in there. Good luck, dude. What is root again? I'm not in the loop as much as I am loopy. Wait, hold on a sec. What is Demiak saying? All right, Brian. Demiak is done with all the Sunday arena. So time for bed. Night, night. Lovely. Bana, man. All right. Later, Demiak. Okay, so root. Root is a new mechanic. They talked about it in the summer long-term roadmap stuff that they came out with around July. And basically you're just stuck in place. Like you can still dex backwards the same way. Like, it's basically like think it like you're up against the wall, except you're not up against the wall. So you can still dash back to evade attacks and everything like that, but you just don't have anywhere to go. So it is very scary. It's terrifying. Being up against the wall is, in some matchups, is lethal. Not to mention, sometimes you just need to create space for other reasons, like Omega Red's aura or something, you know. So it's scary, but I think as long as it's done right, then I'm all for it. Because like I was mentioning in the stream, the day stream that I was doing today, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're just automatically going to be rooted all the time. Like I like to think of it as like a soft stun. Stun is you're just stuck there. You can't do anything. You can't evade, nothing. You can't do anything until the stun timer's up, right? But how often are you getting yourself stunned? It happens in like arena or war if you run into the opponent and they power you. That doesn't happen too much. It happens if you get hit by a special attack. It happens for certain mechanics, or I'm sorry, certain nodes, like encroaching stun. So it happens, we get stunned, but there's a lot of ways to play around it. And I'm thinking, okay, as long as Kabam gives us ways to play around root, so that it's not like, oh, this champion just has a root and now you're screwed. Then okay. Because at least if you get, let's say you mess up a mechanic, let's say you get hit by an opponent's special, they could have just as easily made that special stun you, and then you're likely dead. But at least this gives you something to play with. If you're rooted, you might live. It'll turn your adrenaline up maybe a little bit if it's a tough match that you're in or something like that. It'll give you a little bit of anxiety, but you'll be able to dash out of harm's way, hopefully. I think you'll still be able to block. So you'll be able to block and like bait out a heavy attack or something like that. To my understanding, at least. It's like the same thing of being up against the wall. So it's scary depending on how Kabam adds it, but I like that idea. Bring it. I hope they add other mechanics too. Kabam? Question mark? Yo BG? Question mark? What? Did I miss something? Probably did. Is it their way Kabam is learning how to use Quake? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm really not too sure what they're doing exactly, but or what I mean, I don't think it's going to affect Quake at all, right? Or will it? You basically just you can just Quake out in the open instead of getting yourself backed up against the wall. What I'm really curious about is if it's going to stop other mechanics, though. I don't know. Did their little announcement preview talk at all about that? Like, what if when you're rooted, you can't phase or something like that? Is that why it scares you, Pete? Did they say that's how it works, or I don't know, man. I'm just really curious to try it out. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Maximus sending over another 5. Thank you, dude, saying bring a crit champ for Cap Infinity. Holy smokes. Previewing nodes is good. Oh, in 6.3. Yeah, you have to have a crit for that guy. He actually was super easy if you had a Ronin before his change. Post change, Ghost is amazing. Stark Spidey's who I used. But yeah, you better be critting, and a lot, to take that guy down. Yeah, dude, thank you very much for another 5. I actually enjoyed that boss quite a bit with Stark Spidey. It was a good time because with his heavy attack, power draining, and the taunt and everything like that, that was actually a pretty fun fight. Probably my favorite fight of 6.3. Really want to try it just to see how it actually works. Sounds a little confusing without seeing it in action. A little bit, yeah. Because there are, like, I understand the idea of roots, but I don't know exactly how they're adding it. Like I said, I don't know if that disables certain abilities, or if it really is just, no, everything works the same. It's just you don't move back when you swipe back. Okay. We'll have to see. Worst deal just popped up on MCOC. For me, it was a 4-star crystal for 900 units. That deal used to be 2,500 units. Kid you not. People used to get it too. Just realized Magneto probably makes the Infinity and Mysterio bosses in 6.3 super easy. Infinity Man, I'm sure, because that Infinity Man has buffet, right? I don't remember what Mysterio has exactly. They changed that Mysterio too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, is this what you're talking about? The we're getting rated by the People's Champ? That must have been what you're talking about before when someone was saying whatever they were saying that I can't find now. Well, thanks for the raid, dude. EG, any advice on 6.3.4 Infinity Man? Aha, we were just talking about that. Magneto would be good. I used Void personally. Wait, does it have buffet even? I'm trying to think back now, because didn't people use Corvus for that guy too? Maybe it wasn't buffet. I can't remember. I don't remember all the nodes for that guy. I just remember I used Void, and I'm fairly certain Magneto would also tear that dude to shreds. But yeah, you could use Void either straight up or bring a synergy so that you start with Fear of the Void. If you don't have a Void, sorry, man. Like I said, I don't remember all of the nodes on that guy. I actually have like no recollection of ever taking my Proxima to 565, but yet she is in all her Sig 80 glory. Why do I feel like I remember you talking about that and that you wanted to rank her up? Was it that champ or was it another? Oh, Graphics Inc. What's up, dude? Long time no see. Just dropping 50 out of nowhere. What's up, man? Thank you very much. Still super generous, I see. I hope you're doing well, dude. Thank you so much, though, man. Did you put anything in the chat that I missed? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Dude, thank you very much. Appreciate the very generous 50. Good to see you're still around. I think last we talked, I was asking if you still had plans for making content and stuff. I think you said still had plans, but life being all busy or something along those lines, but what's happening, bud? Was watching on the TV and couldn't donate on there, so had to get on my phone. Well, thank you, dude. Really appreciate the support. Yeah, man. Hope all is well. Son of a game crash. Hey, that was the first game crash, though, and it's been an hour and 10 minutes. Things might be getting better. I think it is something based around the number of times loading into and out of, well, just anything. Anything that we're loading. I'm not smart enough to know exactly what that means or what that indicates, but I'm fairly certain of it. Because I remember when I did the Abyss, I didn't crash. And I was streaming for like 10 hours or something like that. But the amount of times loading into a fight really wasn't too high. So maybe some sort of memory issue or something. I'm not sure. Do not know. Yeah, my back issues kind of slowed it down. But I'm torn between Twitch and YouTube. Got a lot of people wanted me to go to Twitch, so don't know. Okay. Are your back issues better? Because I do remember that too. Twitch. It is tough. You know, at one point I wanted to be on Twitch as well because I just like the platform better. But am I dead? Yep. Yep, definitely dead. Holy crap. I would say, like, all right, back when I did move over to Twitch for the 40 days that I was over there, the community definitely was like just all YouTube. There was like no community on Twitch at all. These days it's a little bit different. There's a bit more people on Twitch for MCOC, but I'd still say the majority of people are on YouTube. So that's kind of my advice. Is YouTube is still where it's at. YouTube is also caught up a little bit, only a very little bit, in terms of some of the features that it has compared to Twitch. Twitch is still more feature rich for sure. But they have some issues too. Everything's not perfect over there. As long as you don't want to play copyrighted music, then for the most part it's a pretty good time still. But yeah, it's, I mean, really either way, I guess I you know what, forget all this stuff that I just said. At the end of the day, the most important thing is, like, if you want to do it, just pick a place and do it, you know. We get too caught up in these decisions sometimes, you know what I mean? So that's all screwed. Need a 5 vert reconstruction build, and it's a huge surgery. Oh dang, dude. YouTube has recently taken a couple of big time Twitch streamers, so they're trying to grow. I hope they are, man. I really hope they are, because I'm pretty happy on YouTube these days. There was a time where I was kind of bitter about it, and I was like, man, I just want to be on Twitch. Just because, like I said, I liked some of the features they had compared to YouTube and things like that. But over time, I feel like it's gotten better on YouTube, and it's still pretty far behind. My favorite thing, or the thing I want YouTube to implement the most, I would say, is just the overall layout of the page. When you're live streaming, when you're on Twitch, you have like this whole area below the stream itself that you can put fancy graphics and stuff like that. Say fancy graphics as if it's anything more than some you know, PNGs or whatever, but you could put that stuff there compared to just the plain text that we have here. Just more style to it. YouTube feels very dated in comparison, but you know. Anyway, they're both good at the end of the day. Hey BG, check to see if you just got a 4-hour crystal or your daily crystal. My game crashed at times when that happens. I'll check. The daily crystal definitely not, because it used to be this time, and then I forgot enough that it went around to the morning, so I claim that in the morning now. But yeah, I don't think that's the case, because I usually crash every like 50 minutes or so. Tonight I think it took a little bit longer because, you know, we're kind of screwing around, going to Twitter a whole bunch, looking at pictures of Karnak. I wasn't playing that quickly. Played a little bit of the side quest, taking my time there. It is lying down for you right now. It seems to be bugging out hard for me. Line? Well, I don't see any. Yeah, it seems bugged out right now for me. I just got an infinite loading wheel. It doesn't even show up that well. But, you know, just a white screen with the loading wheel in the center. Could be down. I do have a free crystal to claim, though. Maybe there's something here. I don't know. Who knows? All right. Line is having issues. I had to install the Apple update, and then Line fixed itself. Huh. Interesting. All right, Magoo, I'm actually going to head off early. I'm abnormally tired right now. Like I could slap my head on my keyboard and blip out from existence. Must be all the candy I've been eating. Crash time. All right, dude. Have a good night, man. It's good. Getting in bed a little bit early. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know exactly when. I'd say maybe within the next week. Holy crap, I'm abnormally orange right now. I'd say maybe sometime in the next week, I might start streaming an hour earlier. Just to go to bed an hour earlier. Face just changing colors right now. Can never get a good balance with it, man. Either I'm like super orange or super pale. I guess I don't try that hard to make it look good either, but, you know. Yo, BG, any plans for Cavalier difficulty tonight? Yep. A little bit. I'm not going to do a ton, but I want to knock out the Sunday Arena first. It shouldn't take that much longer, and then I'm going to hop into Cavalier. BG, I promised in your 2 million rating video I would hit 1 mil rating in a couple of days. November 1st, done. Congrats, dude. Inspired me over the past few years to stick with progressing my game as free to play. Cool, dude. Congrats on hitting the major milestone. Good stuff. Time is it by you all? Right now it is 11:32 p.m. or 23:32, depending on which clock you go by. BG finished 5.2.2 today, but really terrified of 5.2.3 buffet. Tips? Specific champs? Really, you just want to reduce the healing. Buffet isn't that bad. It's the node after buffet, which is masochism. The quest 5.2.4. That's when it gets pretty bad. But buffet isn't too bad. The despair mastery and champions that apply debuffs, and you can just fight like normal. Like the buffet node doesn't even exist. If you don't have any way of reducing healing, what you can do is just try to limit the number of buffs that you are gaining. And of course, the dexterity is a buff. But what you can do is, sometimes just doing 4-hit combos can be pretty helpful. I'll show you what I mean in this next match. If you do a 5-hit combo and dash back, you'll likely trigger the dexterity mastery. Because the AI, they're able to react a little bit faster after your 5th attack. But if you only do 4 hits, what you can do is, oh, you can just get punched in the face, apparently. All right, so you do 1, 2, 3, 4, dash back. 1, 2, 3, 4, dash back. Like, it just gives you that space so that you don't need to immediately dash out of harm's way, and allows you to, you know, get that parry cleanly. You could, I mean, you could also just do a 5-hit combo and try to parry right away too, but you know, I'm just saying sometimes it's helpful just to do a 4-hit combo. So you don't need to do it every time. Kind of feel it out. Just add that tool to your toolkit, basically, your toolbox, as something that you can do. But yeah, any champion that can reduce healing is good, or just champions that deal massive amounts of damage you can power through. Can't tell you how many people got through that quest just using Stark Spidey, building up 10 poise charges and just letting it rip, and they might only heal a few times from buffet before they're down. So champs like that, champs like Namor that can really do some crazy burst damage, you know. So I have a couple 30% boosts expiring in 1k units. Do you think I should just work on Grandmaster some more, or were there any very difficult paths in 2 through 4 exploration you'd recommend instead? I mean, there's definitely difficult paths in those quests. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It kind of depends on your roster. Some of the most difficult paths you should avoid entirely until you have the roster for it. Like the gates in 6.2.5 come to mind. The Cosmic Gate, Tech, Mutant. They're all pretty brutal. But if you have the right champions for it, then it's, you know, not too bad. It's manageable. Especially with a boost. But yeah. I had a particularly tough time with the Masochism node. Is Masochism vivified in 6... somewhere in 6.4. I don't remember which quest. I don't know if they changed that either. They might have changed that one. I don't remember. But yeah, I can't remember too many more of the difficult paths off the top of my head. But I mean, beating the Grandmaster is never a bad idea, because that dude is tough. ABG, it's quarantine again in France, and my teacher didn't show up on Zoom. Great, it's 8 a.m. Ugh. Maybe they're having some technical difficulties or something like that. That's interesting. You know, that's one thing that I can't say I've ever experienced, is school was always pretty normal for me. Show up to school and, I mean, that's it. It's got to be a little bit weird for everyone in school right now who, yeah, you basically log into Zoom or something like that for school, right? I mean, there's been, you know, online classes for decades at this point, but I never even did those. It's gotta be weird. EG, do you take mini bosses in map 7? Who are the best counters for each variation? I don't. No. The best counter is basically Quake. I mean, that's who my alliance uses, at least. Just Quake. You can counter. You don't have to use Quake. And actually, I don't know if she's actually the best counter for certain champs, but it's actually a combination of like Quake and Corvus, I would say. But for Sasquatch, Torch actually works pretty well. It's just Torch is not always easy to fit on the team. For Thing, I think it really is Quake. I think everyone uses Quake for that one. Who's the other one? Annihilus? I think Annihilus is the mini this round or something, right? Annihilus, I actually used to use Venom when I did fight Annihilus, and Venom counters that dude pretty well because you eat his control rod and Furies, so you stay pretty healthy throughout the fight. And just in general, larger champions that have like further dash back distances, in my opinion, they're easier to evade Annihilus' special one. So I always had a good time fighting that dude with Venom. But yeah, it's a lot of Quake. The champions that I bring, they don't really even allow me to fight the mini bosses a lot of times. Because yeah, like, oh god, man, fighting a mini boss with King Groot is not fun. Like I've made it to the, I've tried fighting, like, Doom is the worst. Doom is the absolute worst. I might be able to put in a little bit of work on a mini boss, maybe like a Nihilus with with King Groot. Actually, no, that'd be a nightmare. Who am I kidding? But Doom is the absolute worst because I have a 0% chance to crit that guy. So I'm just doing actually no damage to him. Have you completed all current content? I have not. I have 3 paths left in the Abyss. Is the big content that's left. Variant 5, I haven't 100% cleared Variant 5, but I could. That won't be an issue for me. It's just the Abyss that takes a while for me to kind of prepare for. I try not to use any units in the Abyss outside of switching masteries, so... and especially without Aegon, it's really tough to do that. But I just try to stockpile as many resources as possible before going in. So it takes me a long time between Abyss runs. Probably December is when I'm going back in next. School is always pretty normal for me. Just show up and sleep like a little baby girl. Yeah, that's basically it. I did sleep a lot in school. Not recommended. Don't do what I did, kids. But I did sleep a lot in school. I really don't know what I would do for these, like, Zoom calls and stuff. Like, can the teacher see you? For the people that do have classes set up that way? Does the teacher see you as well? Or is it just that you see the teacher and everyone else is like audio type of thing? Because if the teacher couldn't see me, I mean, the teacher could see me in class, and I still slept every single class. I can't even imagine. I'd really be knocked out. Again, not recommended. All right. I didn't do all that well in school. I always had sleep issues, so I would stay up all night. And I just could not keep my eyes awake in school. Like, the teachers would try to wake me at first, and then they just gave up. I still passed the tests. But I didn't get very good grades because I didn't do any of the assignments. So I'd pass with like the lowest grade possible, essentially. Yes, we can both see each other. Okay, all right. So the teacher can see you too. Okay, all right. Got it. There's a large percentage of international students, so they post the recorded lectures after the Zoom class, so I don't watch them until right before the test and binge them all. Interesting, okay. I have to have my camera on and show my face for every class, and it's annoying. Okay. Cam on kids too. My niece got in trouble because the teacher read her lips. Oh man, that's rough. Let's not glance over Venom eating control rods. Oh man, why not? let's glance over it. All right, done with the milestones finally. Very slowly. It didn't even take that many rounds. It was only 22, but I was going real slow. All right, let's go do a little bit of Cavalier. Had long, shaggy emo hair when I was in school. Teachers couldn't ever see my eyes, so slept great every day. Yeah, I didn't have long hair. Surprise, surprise. Dude, I've said this before. I just want to know what the teachers thought about me. Because they were always pretty nice to me. And I just get this feeling like they just felt bad for me. Like because I really just could not stay awake. I tried at first. Just like they tried to wake me up at first. Just like this game is trying to load to the next screen at first. Take your time. Got all night. Hey, you did it. Good job. Okay. But like, you know, they would like slam a book on my desk, or just like drop it from above their head on the floor so it'd make a loud noise, or take one of those big yardsticks and slam the desk or something like that, and it'd wake me up. But and then they stopped doing that. Some school has A days and B days. Some go on A and some on B. But they also have virtual only. I called and said I'm not having that BS, so it goes every day. Huh. Interesting. I haven't heard of that, the A and B day thing. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's do some Cavalier. I guess I want to, yeah, let's do this one, because this one's the science one, I believe. So this should be pretty good for me. None of my science champions are locked anywhere. So I'll use these two. I'll grab... I guess I'll grab Warlock for the tech one. For Cosmic... Who do I want to bring in for Cosmic? I already used Cole a bunch, but I don't know. I guess I'll throw him on the team. What else do I need here? I don't think I really need anything else. I have 3 debuffs with Beardo. Got a whole bunch of debuffs with... I mean, maybe... Let's put Void on the team, too. Or... Nah, screw it. Let's just go with this. Let's go. Okay, we got anything on the map? This map feels really weird to me every time I look at it. I don't know why. It's simple enough. Just a little weird. Alright, no items on the map. Let's just pick a spot and go. A looks good. Why not? Let's roll. Just making sure, just trying to see his thoughts on it. Chat seems divided. On what? Should I rank 2 my 6-star Unawakened Red Magneto, or rank 5 my 5-star Awakened Red Magneto? It's probably better to go with your Awakened one. He doesn't need to be awakened, but he still benefits enough from it that yeah, you're probably better off doing that. All right, so this one has the has diss track and scientific exploit, and surprise, surprise, we're gonna be using Beardo quite a bit here. Beardo should be able to roll through pretty much all of this. Turns out he's a pretty good champ. I can land parries, dude. It's kind of failing on the parries, big time there. Okay, should be able to let a big L2 rip. Woo. Nice. Does Magneto need to be awake? It's nope. But like I said, it does benefit quite a bit from it. How would you boss rush Karnak to be a nightmare? Copy and paste the one from the Abyss. That already was a nightmare for me. Whew. How else would I boss rush Karnak though to become a nightmare? There'd have to be a lot involved. Large amounts of power gain, I think, would have to be the first part of it, because his L1 is so easy to evade. I was thinking like, oh yeah, give him something like it's special chaos inversion or something like that, but honestly his L1 doesn't even hit for much or anything like that, so that wouldn't be a big deal. So he's gotta have power gain. Power gain along with, well, L2 is not that hard to avoid either. Okay, actually, here's what I would do. This is fairly simple. I think it'd be somewhat difficult to fight, but fairly simple, because the boss rushes, they're not meant to necessarily be the craziest thing ever, right? So I would do this. Increase power gain. Power reserve. So that way he's throwing his special twos a lot. You can only get in a few hits as you go. Special chaos inversion, so you do have to reverse controls when fighting him. And then immunity to any sort of power control abilities. I think that's what I would do. Now, if you really want to get crazy, you would also add something like instead of increased power gain, the way that he would have the increased power gain would be through aspect of evolution, or that one node that increases his power gain every time he crosses a bar of power. Or no, he increases power gain every time he uses a special. So as he's spamming specials, it's just getting worse and worse as you go, kind of thing. I'd probably do something like that. He still wouldn't be the worst opponent ever to take down, and it would probably be easier than fighting the Abyss version, but it'd be nasty enough. It would give people a tough time. We could add more things to make it even worse, but that's probably good enough. All right, bud. Potentially block that. Let's hit you with a big old L2 and just end things right here and now. Later, dude. This sounds like a job for Quake. Fine, he has true strength. Alright, Guardian. I kind of... nah, screw it. I was going to say I kind of want to use Co-Obsidian for this fight, but no, I really don't. Let's just use Beardo. Why make things more difficult than they need to be? Go, Beardo. It's like my debuffs last too long. Give me my Furies. Interesting. I'll wait for the next. Oof. You love to see the crits. The L2 crits out of Beardo, man. Feels so good. Oh. And Karnak roots you every time he uses his special. There we go. So you can't even really counter his L2s like that. Because you're rooted. Just to piss people off. What's the node that you can't do more than 5% damage called again? 5%? There's a few different safeguard type nodes. I'm not sure which one is 5%. Is it you can't deal more than 5%, but then it goes on cooldown or something like that, right? Or is that one the 3%er? These crits, loving it. Safeguard is oh you're just talking about safeguard? Just a regular safeguard. All right, Beardo, you do one more time for me. Let's get another big L2 crit going. Make this nice and quick. Safeguard is 1%. Yeah, safeguard is 1% normally. Safeguard's 1%. Rage is 2.5%. There's one I think is 3%, but then it goes on cooldown. I don't know. I mean, they could tweak the numbers all they want, though. You know, at the end of the day, if they want to have a 5% safeguard, they could just as easily do that. Another crit. Hell yeah. Crit City. Population Beardo. BGM stuck on the 5.4.6 Ultron. Who's a good champion for that fight? Would a 550 Medusa do the job? So 550 Medusa can do the job, yes. You might want to boost up though. I think I have a video, like a live stream highlight from when I was doing that fight with Medusa. I was using a 455 though. The thing is that dude, he hits really hard. So yeah, you can do it with a 550 Medusa. It's just you have to really be on your A game just to this way you don't take too much damage. So boosting can help with that. You know, have some potions to heal yourself back up. That way you can start the fight with full and you can take the chip damage from parries and things like that. All right, what do we got here? Russian prowess. Okay. These nodes aren't too bad. Who do I want to use though? I mean, I guess I have Torch here for a reason. Let's flame on. We're gonna burn this goblin to the ground. Let's roast this fool. Thought I waited too long on that one. That was a little dicey. That's right, I don't even need to do heavy attacks because this dude's just gonna feed my power with his specials, honestly. Actually, maybe not. Let's do some heavies. My goodness. Ooh, good. It was still unstoppable, so didn't end up being too bad. Oh god, he's got all that prowess forming. I gotta take that down a little bit. Woo. Even want to block. Alright, so with an L2. He's got the unstoppable thing, though. Back out. Go back in. Not bad. Some good damage in. Ooh, that was close. He almost went unstoppable before my heavy attack finished. Please don't kill me, dude. The fight's almost over. Alright, let's just stun him again. I like this node where they go unstoppable at a certain time if you're within range of them. It's pretty cool. Kind of fun to play around. All right, speed up D. What's up, dude? Sending over bucks. Saying, I love you. Speed up D. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support as always. Thank you, man. Good to see you. Hope your night's going well. All right, let's do this quest again because, well, I already got the team assembled, so it's fairly quick. We got to get this done, man. Let's knock it out. All right, let's take a different path. Path B. Yep. Let's go. Yeah, we can knock out this quest pretty quick. Ooh, I'm gonna have to use a refill though. I just realized. How much time do we have left? Let me think. Yeah, I think if I use one more refill, I'll be good to finish this stuff before the month is over. Tranquility, okay. One more energy refill, and then we've got enough time that I can naturally gain the energy needed. So. That's right. It's unbreakable or whatever. Falcon or Stealth Spidey, rank 2, 6-star. Falcon's about to get buffed real soon here. You're gonna have to wait on that decision, man. Or it's recommended to, at least. No one has played the new reworked version yet. It kind of sucks that I can't really use my my L2 for this path, though. What the F, man? So much for this going nice and quick. Foiled by Kabam. Wait. Okay, there we go. How come he didn't go indestructible last time? That reduces ability accuracy? I don't have those talents, I don't think. Or masteries, I mean. Did I never change them back from that Incursions run? I don't think that's the case. Alright, anyway, James Smith, Senator 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, FBG, how long will the rest of this difficulty take you? I don't know. I'm not going to be doing it all tonight. But as for how long it'll take me, I could probably knock out the rest of it in probably about 2 hours, I would say. But yeah, man, I'm only going to be here for another like 15 minutes or so. And then I'm going to try my best to go to sleep right away after the stream, wake up nice and early, and prepare to be Karnak. 364 days to go. If Root hits during specials like Resist does on knockdowns, that'd be interesting. Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. I'm really excited to see it. I really am. Oh, whoa. That tranquility. I think certain specials it'd be like 2 OP on, which is I think that might be, you know, I mean, it's definitely something that people are afraid of, like if you get rooted on like Tigers or something like that, you're just in for a rough time. But certain champions, I think it'd be fine. Tigra wasn't designed with root. She doesn't have that ability, you know what I mean? So they could have a node and put Tigra, or put that node on Tigra or something like that. But for the most part, I think that'll be okay. I think they're aware of those types of things. I understand that. I was just thinking I have to explore the rest of chapter 3, and I think it'll take me 2 hours. Okay. I did most of chapter 3 already, which is why I'm thinking it's not going to take that much longer to get through all this stuff. I have a lot of Cavalier done at this point. I guess we'll use Torch for this. Trying to think what I wanted to do. Almost busted out the old Void. That's a bad heavy attack there. I'm gonna try to push Man-Thing to his L2. Oh, that's right, Tranquility. So I just have to stall long enough for his power to get drained. Interesting. I'm trying to block as early as possible. Alright, let me use my special. Long animation. He won't get to use his special. Perfect. Oh, Tranquility. Thank you very much. He's gonna die to this. What? He's alive? Oh, I don't have enough debuffs on him. Oh my. Are you serious? I was like, how? How is this possible? Oh, man. That caught me off guard. BG, quick question. How much do you think Immortal Hulk and A-Bomb will go for? I will grind for both. Was thinking like 50 mil will be enough for both. It depends on how hyped they get. I don't think they're going to go as high as Cosmic Ghost Rider, though. Or if they do, then I mean that's kind of like the upper limit these days. So 50 mil might be about right. It's really become a lot harder for me to make accurate predictions with this new system. I was way off on Gold Pool. That's also a bit of a special case because, well, it's Gold Pool, but 50 mil might be about right. I think I think Hulk in general is a pretty popular character, so I could see Hulk going a bit higher. If anything, I think A-Bomb might not go as high. So maybe around 50. Maybe around 60 for Hulk, and maybe 45 to 50 for A-Bomb, just like based on hype levels today. But once we actually get our hands on these champions and see how good they are, that can change everything. Sometimes lower, sometimes higher. Kind of a change, you know? If it turns out they don't look very appealing at all, well, 40 mil. And if they're gods, 65. All right, Ross sent it over 2 toonies and a loony. Thank you very much for the 5, dude. Saying, frustrated with my 20 mostly useless 5-stars coming back to the game after a few years and started a new account. How long did it take for McFabio to be good? McFabio was born a god. So, I mean, the first couple of days were a little bit rough. After that, I got pretty lucky and pulled Sunspot. don't even remember which day I pulled Sunspot. I also got pretty lucky on my 5 stars to pull Sentinel. The thing is, during that time, the events that were going on, that accelerated the account pretty quickly. But yeah, I mean, I only played the account for a week. I still was missing a ton of champions, so it was you know, still rough for me to push beyond anything that I had gotten done. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hate to say it, but there's some recap videos that I made. I always hate trying to like push people off onto my own content, but I don't remember all the details at this point. Like I remember how far I got in total. I remember the champions that I ended up using, but I don't remember which day I got Sunspot type of thing, you know? Because early on, I also remember using like OG Hulk and Elektra and stuff like that, so it was a little bit rough having those champs. So yeah, I don't know exactly, but those recaps, they do a pretty good job of kind of telling the McFabio tale. But also something to keep in mind is that I was playing like 10 hours a day. It all has like timestamps on it, so you can maybe use that as a little bit way to measure up kind of thing. But the average person's probably not playing 10 hours a day. So yeah, something else to consider. No, so close to an L2. Why'd you do this to me, She-Hulk? Yeah, this path actually kind of sucks. The node isn't too bad to deal with, but just slow because... I mean, I guess I should have just been using my L1 this whole time or something, but a little bit slow without the use of that L2. But Ross, good luck with your new account, man. I will say this too. You might be frustrated with your current champions, but be on the lookout for buffs all the time, man. Falcon and Netflix Daredevil, the next couple of champions coming up. Well, Gambit too. Kind of skipped over him. Falcon and Gambit in a couple of days here, and then Daredevil after that. There's a good chance that some of your dud champions could be turned into some really powerful ones, if they haven't already. I don't know if you've looked at all of the reworks that have happened since you took your break, but there's been some good changes that's happened. Block all that. Totally power up. Ooh boy, that was a little rough. Good. Alright, use that L2, please. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, that took a lot of damage there. That's okay. Took a lot of damage, but now we're gonna give a lot of damage. Block all that, build up the smolders. Oh yeah, this guy's not gonna last much longer at all. Build up more smolders, you fool. I'm a fool. Oh no, please don't kill me, please. Thank you. Please don't kill me again. Thank you. Oh my god. How did I not die? That was some luck right there, man. Woo! Alright. A little rough. It's okay. Superman said it over buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, I got a 6-star Namor rank 1 and just pulled Namor as a 5-star and duped him. Should I focus on the 6-star and wait? I also have Omega Red unduped, who I enjoy using. Help trying to finish Act 6. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Namor Unawakened is not that good of a champion. He's got some burst damage, but what people play Namor for is his Awaken ability. So, yeah, I recommend going with the 5-star. The only thing that's in question here is Omega Red's a beast. And, wait, you have Omega Red. Is your Omega Red a 5-star or a 6-star? If your Omega Red's a 6-star, then yeah, you're totally in the clear just to go all in on the 5-star Namor, I would say. If your 5-star is, if your Omega Red is an unawakened 5-star, then it does become difficult to say which is better, going with, investing all in on Namor or waiting to dupe Omega Red or pull an Awakening Gem. I mean, Omega Red's a better champion than Namor, in my opinion, at least. Usable for a lot more content compared to Namor. But you don't know when you're going to awaken that guy. So if you want, you can kind of hang tight and see if maybe you get an Awakening Gem from this next month's event or Cyber Monday offers or something like that. Or you can just kind of go all in on Namor now. But yeah, I would say 5-star Namor over 6-star. Wait, where did that comment go? Okay. Ooh, units. Give me 225? Hell yeah, 225. All right. It is the 5-star? Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough call. I would maybe hang tight and see if you can get that Omega Red awakened somehow. That's probably what I would do. Ross, you said you're in Act 4 first couple days? Okay. I think it was around Act 4. I think it was maybe halfway through Act 4 that I got lucky and pulled Sunspot. But again, I don't totally remember exactly where I was at when I got him. But it was just a bit of luck. It's just like anything in this game, you know, you just got to get a little bit lucky to pull the right champion, and then you know, your progress will be a little bit smoother. All right, let's pop open another one, see if I could double up these 225s, get real lucky here. My units are bugged out at the moment, but I do have over 23k. Feels good. See what happens. Hey, Brian, should I rank up Colossus or Archangel? Both are unawakened. Colossus. Archangel's awakened ability is very important. For utility purposes, at least. He still does damage without being awakened, but yeah, Colossus. There's a lot of immunity champions that counter Archangel. Brian, is Doom a good counter for 6.2, the champion boss? Yeah, there's videos out there for Doom versus the champion. I recommend just doing a quick search for that. I know Legacy has a video on it, and others do as well. All right, couldn't get units twice in a row, but hey, I'm happy with getting them at all. So yeah, 225. It's a good night. Let me fix the unit glitch. How many do I actually have? I mean, that covers some of the refills that I had to get today, so that's nice. All right, 23,190. Cool, man. All right, on that note, though, guys, it is going to be a little bit late, so I'm going to call it a night here. I don't think I'll be back tomorrow, although maybe I will. I'm not sure, man. I do have a lot more content to tackle. I do have the rest of Cavalier. The side quest for the month. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll give it a 50-50. I might be here in the daytime. I might not. Either way, I will be back at night, of course. Shout out to... Hold on. Wrong thing. There we go. Shout out to Graphics Inc. for being tonight's biggest D. And, yeah, thank you to everyone else as well. Appreciate the support as always, guys. PG would rank up 5-star Venom or Corvus. Venom is duped. If you run Suicides, Corvus. If you don't run Suicides, Venom. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.